Dale Walmsley is the founder and owner of Lifestyles Unlimited. Lifestyles Realty, I'm Casey Klaus of Lifestyles Realty. I work with members of Lifestyles Unlimited. Dale's 3 rules of investing is never lose money, it has to cash flow, and you can't get rich slow. You have to go fast. That's what we're going to talk about. Dell has 3 rules. First rule is don't lose money. Second rule is it has to cash flow, and the third rule is you can't get rich slow. And so at Lifestyles, every deal that we do will follow those 3 rules. Every deal will cash flow. When we send out the typical deal, it's going to cash flow in this market about $300 to $500 a month cash flow and some equity. So typical deal will be we're going to buy something that's pretty beat up. We're going to go in there and we're going to fix it all up. We're going to fix everything. We're going to fix the roof, we're going to fix the AC, we're going to fix the plumbing. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And then we're going to put a tenant in there. How we do that is we'll typically buy a beat up house, which you can't get a loan normally through Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or a normal loan. You can't, or conventional. You can't get a normal loan if the foundation is broken. But those are the deals, right? So how do we solve that problem? Well, we have what's known as hard monies. Hard money lenders will lend you the money to be able to buy this broken house and fix it and all the closing costs. And typically, it'll be less money out of your pocket as an investor. That's the idea. So now you're going to go in there with hard money, you buy the project, you fix it up within a month or so, and then you're going to put a tenant in there. When all that is satisfied, then you're going to refinance it with a normal Fannie Mae or conventional type of loan with your normal lender. That's the idea. So you're getting equity, you're getting cash flow, and then you buy 10 of those properties, and in a few years, you'll leverage that into an apartment complex which you can't get rich slow. So it hits all 3 of those. You're not going to lose money because you got it at a discount. It's going to cash flow $300, $500 a month, which typically means that on your money, you're getting about 15% return on your investment. That's the whole idea. As a member, you are leveraging us as realtors to find these deals. So what is a bad deal? Well, a typical bad deal is whenever you go into the marketplace and you don't buy it at a discount. You buy it at retail, so you don't have any equity stake. You don't know what the comparables are, and you don't know how to market it to the right amount of rent. So let's say that the rents in the area are $1,300 this year, but you're gonna rent it out at $1,000 because Uncle Bob told you that that's a good rent in that area. So you're not gonna have that cash flow. And then some other types of mistakes that a lot of rookie investors make is they're contractors. That's how a lot of people lose money. They give their money over to a contractor, and the contractor will run off with their money, or they'll give half a down payment on a contractor, and the contractor works for a couple weeks, which has happened to me, by the way. And then they go to another job, and they kind of forget about you, and by the time they get back to you, it's been 6 weeks later. And the whole time you've been paying on a hard money loan, or you've been paying on this loan, or whatever. So being a Lifestyles member and working with the realty team, you already have these vetted contractors that they know the Lifestyles model, they know what you're looking for. We have the same clean and functional standards in all the rentals, and so you know what you're going to get whenever you deal with a Lifestyles vendor. That's the idea. Whenever you get the tenant in, you got to do background checks. You got to look at the criminal history. You got to call their old landlords to be able to make sure that they paid their rent on time. You got to do a full background check. As a member of Lifestyles, we have these companies that'll do these background checks for you, and so you're going to have a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a green or a yellow or red or whatever their criteria is. And if it meets your criteria, they have a good credit score, they make so much money, you're vetting your tenants, then the likelihood of success is going to be a lot higher than if you just have some dude off the streets that says, hey, yeah, I can give you a couple bucks and move in. Red flags include people that want to move in quickly. I got to move in now. Or if they're willing to pay like 2 or 3 months up front, which that's okay, but that's a red flag. You're wondering, why is this guy giving me so much money to move in? you know. So the process that we're teaching you is to be able to vet them on step by step, to be able to put the right tenants in that right property so you don't have any hassles. That's the whole point. You don't want any phone calls later in the day. So you're not gonna have phone calls on your toilets, your tenants. That's what everybody's worried about, taxes, toilets, tenants. All right? Well, you don't have to worry about your taxes because they're making sure that we fight your taxes every year. That's your tip of the day. We don't have to worry about toilets because we fix everything before you even put in a tenant. So we're fixing your plumbing, your electric, your water heater. Everything is fixed. That's what we're teaching you. So that way you don't have those phone calls late at night. And then your tenants. Your tenants should not have to call you other than making rent payments. That's it. And if you set it up in the system, you won't have to have a phone call with them at all through the whole term. Now, obviously, every quarter you're going to want to go in there and make sure that your house is still standing. But that's the idea. It's a business, not a mom and pop type of rental scenario.